Hello students, welcome back to the online class of physics. This is your Naima Miss back with the stars and solar system. As we were learning about this, we have learned about the observation of shadows where we have observed the time, right? How to know the time, and every half an hour we have observed the shadow of the stick. Yes, we have observed in the changes in the length of the shadow in our previous class. Yes. We have observed the changes in the length of the shadow in our last class, right? Length of shadow. In our previous class, we have learned about this, right? So in today's class, we are going to know about the uh, movement of the sun, understanding the movement of the sun. So the sun is moving toward the north side or towards the south side. How the north south movement of the sun is taking place and what it is called, what the north side is called, or what the south side is called. So we will learn about the north south movement of the sun. Okay, what do we learn? We learn about the north south movement of the sun. So let us understand what is this. So to understand this, what we are going to do, we are going to fix a spot. Okay, we will take a spot, or we will take our terrace. Okay, we'll go up on our building terrace like how it is given here in this picture. So we will go up onto the terrace and we will just sit there and we will observe. Okay, daily we will observe, at least for 10 to 15 days we will observe. Okay, 10 to 15 days at least we will observe. We'll go onto our terrace of the RCC building or in the open field of this purpose. And what do? We will choose a tree or an electric pole of some other stationary object at any surface point. Okay, we will sit there and we will see any tree or any electric pole we will observe. Okay, then we'll see the spot at which the sun rises daily. Okay, from where the sun rises daily, we will observe that. Then, keeping this in your mind, we have to see, keeping the spot from where the sun is rising, from where the sun rises. Okay, we will keep that in the mind and we will observe. So make a daily sketch of this rising sun as well as your reference point in your notebook during this period. So what we will observe, we will come to know that. So when the sun is, it looks like it is traveling towards the north. I think everyone know which side is north, which side is west, which side is south, which side is, yes, east. So suppose where the sun rises in east, right? Wherever the sun rises, that is east. And opposite of that side is where it sun sets, right? Wherever the sun rises, that is east. Wherever the sun sets, that is west. Yes. And if you see your left hand, suppose this is your left hand. Okay, right? So suppose this is your east and this is your west. Okay, now wherever your thumb is there, this side, so this side will be your north. Okay, when you see with your left hand, okay, with your left hand, then this is your north, and where opposite of this north is south, right? I hope it is clear where is north, east, west, south. Okay, so when the sun is moving towards the south side, okay, when you are observing, you feel like the sun is moving towards the south side of the sky, then it is called as Dakshina Yanam. Okay, when it moves to south side, then it is called as Dakshiyanam. What it is called? When it is moving towards the south side, it is called as Dakshiyanam. Okay, when it looks like it is moving towards the north side, then it is called as Uttaranayam. When it looks like it is moving towards the north side, then it is called as Uttarayanam. Okay, Uttarayanam. When it is looking as if the sun is moving towards the south side, then it is called as Dakshayanam. When it is moving towards like to the north side, then it is called as Uttarayanam. Okay, I hope it is clear. So, was the sun appearing towards the south or north? During this time, you made any observation? Yes. If it is moving towards the north side, we have said that it is Uttarayanam. And when it is moving towards the south side, we are saying that it is Dakshayanam. So, do you think that is the reason for the change in the length of the shadow of the stick day by day in the activity which we have conducted yesterday in activity 1? Yes, because the position or the when the traveling of the sun changes towards the south and north, so that is taking place. That's why the shadow, the length of the shadow also changes. The length, whatever you have seen, that you have kept the stick here and you have observed the shadows which are of different length. Okay, the same time you can observe different length of the shadows, so that is due to this only. Okay, so when you're assuming that you did not have any calendar and knowledge of months and seasons, can you use the movement of the sun to predict the arrival of winter or summer? Yes, it is possible. Okay, it is. If it is moving towards the north, then the coming season is summer. If it is moving towards the south, then the coming season is winter. Else it is rainy season. Understood now? If it is moving towards the north, we can say that it is nothing but it is going to be, the coming season is summer. If it is moving towards the south, then we can say that the coming season is nothing but it is winter. Else it is rainy season. Yes, it is clear, children? So isn't it interesting, children? Yes, activity 1 was also interesting. There we have known about the length of the shadow. It was really interesting. Then we came to know about the north and south movement, that is Uttarayanam and Dakshayanam of the sun, that is movement of the sun. And it is not interesting that when it is moving towards the north, we will come to know it is summer. When it is moving towards the south, we'll come to know it is winter. Right? And one more interesting thing I will tell about it, that is you can learn about the sundial, a clock based on the shadow of the object due to the sunlight. So it is nothing but it's a clock. So based on the sun, we are making a clock, and that is called as sundial. Okay, children? So sundial is nothing but, as I said, it is a clock based on the shadow of an object. It's a clock based on the shadow of object due to sunlight. So due to sunlight, we find the changes in the shadow of an object which can show the time. Okay, we can first mark the time, and with that we can come to know about the time. So that is nothing but it is called as sundial. So how can we do this? Isn't it interesting? How can we do this? So let us know about it. So let us make our own sundial. How we are going to make that? First of all, what we are going to do, we are going to take a paper sheet, white paper sheet, and we are going to cut a right angle triangle from that sheet of cardboard. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to take a sheet and we are going to cut it like this in a right angle triangle, and we will mark it as A, B and C. Okay, we're going to mark it as A, B and C. Now angle, so angles we will take as A, angle B, angle C. Okay, of the triangles, and should be of equal to the latitude of our city or the town that we live in. Like we are taking it as Telangana. Okay, and angle A should be 90 degrees. Okay, angle A should be 90 degrees. Now what we are going to do, we are going to fix this cardboard triangle vertical on the rectangular wooden board. So we are going to take a wooden board. So we are going to fix this in the wooden board. Okay, so suppose this is our wooden board and we are fixing this here. We are fixing this here. Okay, we are fixing this here in the wooden board. Okay, now we are going to with the help of, we can take a glue or we can stick the strip of papers along the edges of the BNC and the wooden board to make the triangle should be erect. Okay, it should stand erect on the wooden board. It should not sleep. Okay, it should not fall horizontal. It should be vertical. It should be erect on the sheet. It should be straight. So now what we are going to do, we are going to place this board with a triangle on the level board on this cardboard. We are going to place it on the level ground in an open space where you get a sunlight. Okay, throughout the day the sunlight should be falling on this sheet. Okay, so based on B and C, the triangle should be placed in the north side and north south direction. Okay, so here this should be north side and this should be south side. You should see in the such a way and place this cardboard, that is wooden plank, in such a way under the sun that this B side of this paper uh, cardboard should be visible on the north side and this should be on the C should be on the south side. Okay, so at 9 in the morning, what we are going to do, we are going to draw a line where the shadow of the A and C is observed. Okay, A and C we are going to see. So the A and C, wherever you can see in the morning, so you can see like this. If the shadow is available like this, here we will take the shadow. Okay, we'll draw. So we'll mark it at 9 o'clock. Okay, then after that, after write the time also along the shadow lines. Okay, so after 1 hour again we will come, we will mark it at 10 o'clock. So this will be the shadow at 10 o'clock. So again we will come and we'll mark it at 11 o'clock. Okay, so 1 hour difference. So one will come and we'll mark it at 12 o'clock. So like this, 1 hour difference will come and we will measure the, wherever you see the shadow, you just draw a line and you mark it as 9, like that. Okay, so like this we can say that the sundial is ready. After this also, simply when we place it, place the sun like this, place this cardboard sheet like that only in the sun, and you see that the shadow is coming like this, you can say okay, here it is falling, so it is 9 o'clock now. Here it is falling, it is 10 o'clock now. Here it is falling, it is 12 o'clock now. It is 11 o'clock now. It is 12 o'clock now. Like that we can say. So isn't it a good clock, without any cell, without any battery? A thing is that we have to little do hard work for one time, then every time we will come to know the time. But when there is no sun, it will not be able to. So that is the side effect of this. But during the sunny day we can find out the time. Okay, so with this I end up the video. Try to understand the topic, try to go back into the videos and try to understand the topics. Okay, thank you for watching.